Hello Scrappers, this is Lorraine from Card Creations, and today's project I'm going to show you how to use a button punch to make this cute as a button card. And the punch that I just recently purchased is this button punch from Martha Stewart. I've been wanting to get this punch for a while and finally went to Michael's and used a coupon for 50% off, and I'll show you how to punch a button. Now, for some reason the button is upside down when you punch it, and so your embossed raised area will be on the back side of your cardstock. So if you want this design to be the top of your button, we'll have to turn it over, and we'll insert it into the punch and squeeze down, and there you have your button. Now sometimes they have these little tiny edges where it punches and leaves just a little bit of a rough edge, so I just trimmed those off. Now for the thread or faux thread of the button, I used some cardstock and just cut a thin strip, and you can use whatever color you want, and then I just threaded it through the buttonholes. See if I can get that through there like that, and just pull it and then trim off one part of it, and then you can go ahead and do the other side to form your X. Okay, oops, I need to do it this way. And this way, if you want to match your faux thread to your button or your card, you can use whatever colors you want and not have to worry about buying thread to match. But if you want to use thread, that's another option. So there we have that, and then what I do is I just get my foam tape and cut a strip, and then I just lay it across the strips of paper that I put for the faux thread, and that way it holds it all in place. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and get started on our card. I've got the standard A2 size card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I've cut a mat that's 1/4 inch smaller, so that will be a 4 by 5 1/4. And I've cut a piece of ribbon, and I'm going to kind of measure with my other card how far down I added my ribbon. Let's see. And you can determine that by what type of greeting you wanted to write on your card. And I wrote cute as a and then button on the inside. And I believe I cut this at 1 1/2 inch from the Jasmine Cricut cartridge. And I did use my Design Studio to weld the letters together. So we'll go ahead and add some adhesive to the ribbon. Let's see, I'm having a little bit of problems with my ribbon. Oh boy. Let's see. We're going to do a quick fix here, I hope. That way you can see how you actually load a ATG gun. And just remove this. Okay. And then when you add your spool to the left side, spool of ribbon or of adhesive, then you bring it around this way and lock it into place on those little pegs there. And then you do want to roll it until it catches, like that. Okay, and then just add your locking mechanism back into the right side spool, and there you have it. So I hope that works, and let's get going. Yay! Okay. There's nothing like being under pressure while you're filming. Okay. So we've got our mat, and I'm going to go ahead and add my ribbon right about, let's see, right about there. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and add adhesive to the back of our mat. Okay, and then we'll start working on our buttons. Now I've added foam tape like I showed you before. 2 of the buttons I double layered it, and that way you could have a little bit more dimension on the buttons. So I'm going to start off like right around here, and I'm going to make sure all the X's are going in the same direction. Add another button here, and let's see. I'm just kind of staggering. You can kind of play with them and figure out where you want your buttons. And this is the one with the double foam tape, and I'm going to add that there. Let's see. Another one there. Oops, that's not the one I wanted there, but let's see if I can remove it. I'll add some more adhesive to that since it kind of stuck to my paper, but we can fix that by adding another one right on there. Okay, and let's see. Let's do a green one down here. And add this one here. And I'm leaving that space right there for the double adhesive to give it a little bit more height. And let's see, pop that there. We've got one more to go. I think I've added an extra button since I showed you how to put that one together. Okay, and I've got my scissors. I'm going to cut 2 of these and add that there. Peel the back, and we'll add one more. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and do our greeting. Well, let's go ahead and attach our bow first. I'm going to use some score tape for that. Gotta move quickly now because I spent more time loading my gun. Okay, add that there. Come on, work with me today. Alright, and we'll just add our bow right about there, and that way I can see where I'm going to add my my greeting. I did add adhesive, or ran this through my Xyron. Put that there. Okay. Add the word as. And I've already put the word button on the inside, and I did add stickles to the lettering, and I did that ahead of time because it takes a while to dry and I didn't want to smear it, so be careful when you add that to your card. And there you have cute as a button greeting cards. Thanks for watching.